ဆက်ပြီးကြည့်ပါမယ်နေကောင်း
When traveling long distances, heavy seabirds fly close to the water surface in order to save energy.
နောက်ခဏကျွန်တော်ပြောတဲ့ဟာလေးပါဒီရှီပြင်းမှာစင်ရော်လေးတွေကကပ်ပြီးတော့သွားတဲ့အခါမှာတောင်ပံကိုမခတ်တော့ဘူးမခတ်တော့ဘဲနဲ့ဖြန့်ထားပြီးတော့ညိန်နေလို့ရတယ်ပါအောက်ကလေကပင့်တာ air foil เนาะအဲ့ဒါကိုယူပြီးတော့သုံးထားပြီးတော့ရှီပြင်းမှာရှက်ပြီးတော့ပြန်နေတယ်အောက်ကလေကနေပြီးတော့ပြန်ပင့်တာเนาะ
This improvement is based on a phenomenon called ground effect. If a flying surface approaches the ground, drag created at the wingtips is reduced, while ram air builds up below the wing.
Now, air foil ဆိုတာအဲ့ဒါပဲ။နောက်တော့လေကနေပြီးတော့သူ့အောက်ကနေပင့်ထားတယ်။ပင့်ထားရဆိုတော့တောင်ပံအောင်ဖြတ်ပြီးတော့ WNG ရဲ့ design ကအဲ့ဒီစင်ရော်အတိုင်းပဲတကယ်တော့သူကစင်ရော်လုံးဝပတိထူထားတာเนาะဆိုတော့ဒီအခုစင်ရော်လေးပြန်နေတဲ့ဟာကိုဆရာတို့ကြည့်ထားပြီး WNG craft line အဲ့ဒီတိုင်းလေးသူကချိုးပြီးတော့เนาะ
which increases lift. The increase of lift and decrease of drag created by wing in ground effect improves performance by up to 250% compared to free flight. Airfish 1, as proof of the concept, flew 100 kilometers an hour with 13 horsepower. Airfish 2 with reduced wingspan operated in marinas like a boat. Airfish 3 was a prototype for a consumer-orientated recreational vessel. As a result of our R&D work, those craft could be registered as ships, thus avoiding the higher manufacturing and operation costs borne by aircraft. In 1998, we received an order from Flightship to develop the 8-seat high-speed taxi vessel Airfish 8. Now called Flightship 8, this craft is going into production under our license. In cooperation with Germanische Lloyd, this is the first WIG craft to receive worldwide classification as a ship, and it is now registered for commercial passenger transportation. Normally, to take off from water requires substantially more power than needed in cruise flight. To overcome this problem, we developed the second generation ground effect craft, the patent-protected hoverwing. For takeoff, an air cushion is created under
ဒါတော့ဒီမှာသူကပါလဲဆိုတော့ခုနလေကိုသူကဒီကဖန်နဲ့ဆွဲပြီးတော့ယူသွားတယ်နော်ယူသွားတဲ့လေကိုသူကတခါပြန်ပြီးတော့နော်ဒီတပတ်လှည့်ပြီးတော့ bike out ထဲကိုသူကလေကိုပြန်ထုတ်ထားတယ်ခုနပုံမှန် naturally ပေါ့တဘာဝတိုင်းရှိနေတဲ့ air foil ကနေပင့်ထားတဲ့အပြင်သူကလေကိုတပတ်ပြန်ပြီးတော့ပြန်ယူပြီးတော့ပြန်ထုတ်တာ
the hull by diverting some of the propeller string. The cushion carries a
နောက်တစ်ခုကသူ့ရဲ့ body shape ပေါ့နော် body shape ကသူကပါဆိုတော့လေမြန်တောင်ပံနဲ့သွားတူတယ်ကျွန်တော်လေမြန်နေဘာကြောင့်ပြန်လဲပေါ့လေမြန်နေဘာကြောင့်ပြန်လဲဆိုတော့လေမြန်ဘေးကတောင်ပံကြောင့်ပြန်တယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ကဒီ jet engine ကြောင့်လို့ပန်ခါကြောင့်လို့လို့ထင်တယ်မဟုတ်ဘူးတောင်ပံကြောင့်ပြန်တာတောင်ပံကသူကဘယ်လိုလုပ်ထားလဲဆိုတော့ဒီမှာလိုပဲသူကအပေါ်မှာခုံထားတယ်အောက်ကမျက်နှာပြင်က flat ပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့သူကလေကအရှိန်နဲ့လေရင်တောင်ပံအောင်ကျွန်တော်တို့ပြောတာလေရင်ကအရှိန်နဲ့လေရင်ပြေးလမ်းမှာပြေးတဲ့အခါမှာလေတွေကနော်ဒီလေရင်တောင်ပံအောင်ဖြတ်တဲ့အချိန်မှာလေရင်တောင်ပံအောင်သူကခုံထားတဲ့အတွက်အပေါ်ဖြတ်တဲ့လေတွေကသူကနော်ဒီအရှိန်နဲ့မောင်းလာတဲ့အခါမှာလေကဖြတ်ပြီးတော့နော်အပေါ်ထောင်တက်တယ်လို့မျိုးပေါ့နော်ဒီကခုံထားတဲ့အတွက်ဒီနေရာလေးမှာသူကလေကလွတ်တယ်လေဟာနယ်လို့ဖြစ်လာအဲ့ဒီလေဟာနယ်လို့ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်လေ pressure နည်းလာအောက်မှာသူကတပြင်းနဲ့ထားထားတယ်လေရင်တောင်ပံအောင်ကြည့်လိုက်အပေါ်မှာခုံထားတယ်အောက်ကတပြင်းနဲ့ဆိုတော့လေကတစ်ဖြောင်းနဲ့သွားတယ်နော်အခုက low pressure မရှိဘူးပေါ့အပေါ်မှာကျတော့ဒီလိုခုံထားတဲ့အတွက်လေကအပေါ်တက်သွားပြီးတော့ဒီခုံနေတဲ့ဒီနေရာလေးကလွတ်နေတဲ့အတွက်အဲ့မှာ low pressure ဖြစ်လာအဲ့တော့အပေါ် pressure နဲ့အောက် pressure နဲ့ရှင်းလာရင်အောက် pressure များတယ်တော့မဟုတ်အောက် pressure ပုံမှန်တိုင်းပဲပေါ့အပေါ်မှာ pressure နည်းသွားတဲ့အောက်က pressure များသွားတွန်းတော့အောက်ကနေတွန်းတော့လေရတဖြည်းဖြည်းနဲ့ကြွပြီးတော့လေထဲကိုတက်သွားအဲ့တော့လေထဲကိုရောက်သွားတော့မှသူကတောင်ပံရဲ့ angle ကိုပြန်ချိုးပြီးတော့သူ့ရဲ့စိတ်ကြိုက်အနေထားလေးကိုပြန်ချိန်နော်လေရင်ကအဲ့လိုသွားဆိုတော့ပြောချင်တာကအဲ့ဒီလေရင်တောင်ပံပုံစံတိုင်းချိုးထားတဲ့အတွက်အလိုလိုနေရင်အရှိန်နဲ့ပြေးလာတာနဲ့အမျှသူကအလိုလိုနေနဲ့ရေပြင်ကနေလွတ်ပြီးတော့ကြွတက်နော်ဆိုတော့ခုနစင်ရောကအောက်ကပင့်ထားတဲ့ဟိုလေကပင့်တဲ့ဟာအပြေကိုနော်သူ့ရဲ့ဟာရဲ့ design ကချိုးထားတာလေအဲ့ပုံစံဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ WNG ကဘာလို့ကျွန်တော်တို့ကအဓိကပြောနေလဲဆိုတော့ C plane နဲ့မတူတဲ့အချက်ကိုအဓိကပြောတယ်ပြီးတော့နောက်က command ထဲမှာအဲ့ဒါဖတ်ရ WNG နဲ့ C plane နဲ့မတူတဲ့အကြောင်းတွေရှင်းတာစံပွဲမှာလည်းအဲ့ဒါကိုပြီးနေမှာနော်
approximately 80% of the craft's weight. This is used until the craft reaches takeoff speed, when it makes a seamless transition to sea skimming ground effect mode.
Lean down my item, not the yellow layer to the town. So, Alma pressure different machine. One layer cold near the Boma Bell, ball to a town on that. Ball town on that the near Lima, low pressure pillar, no? Pia pressure nail, and our pressure, no me pressure. About my low pressure, the PV and about Georgia, leave me and people that I met.
Sponsored by the German Ministry for R&D and with support of the Duisburg towing tank, the two-seat testcraft Hoverwing 2VT was built and successfully tested during a 3,000-kilometer operation. This fulfills specifications derived from an 80-seat ferrycraft. Hoverwing's flight is stable and safe over waves and automatically maintains its height without touching the water. They do not create seasickness or cause environmental damage through wash or wake. This kind of comfort is unknown in today's maritime transportation. For low-speed situations like entering or leaving a harbor, the displacement mode is used. Using auxiliary drives, the Hoverwing 20 moves like a ship in the water. If needed, the wings can be folded up, for example, to pass through a lock. The step taxi mode is a kind of skimming on water, faster than the displacement mode, but not yet fast enough to fly. The aerodynamic lift that is already active at this point reduces the vehicle's weight on the water, causing less water impacts and thereby creating more comfort. This mode can be used for speeds up to 40 knots. At higher speed, the craft takes off fully from the water. With a speed of 90 knots, the air travel over water can be compared to that of a plane. However, the Hoverwing fuselage is designed as a wing with sufficient space to offer ship-like comfort. To avoid obstacles, the Hoverwing uses its extremely good maneuverability for safe operation in mixed traffic, as well as
not the advantage of Ballet, not the mall of Hamu, John the crew do I joined the public amount, the Pajipa Mama, the Gaja, I joined readers and John and Dali Chow, will be a same line, shall be a public amount. Leader that I say, Mother, leader that Australian leader that I mean, leader that I do it engine power me at it, she will consume ya. We are consumption ya, leader that I can now any. Do it, main operation and move Aramo, main operation move out, she will be a same, she will my shop. I don't see blame at Chazi. See blame out lay in over who body of that. Me, you that, me, no, leave my piano, leader, no canal, send now. At the garden hole, even my shop, you'll be leader, canal. No, so simply different.
Its ability to jump to a height of about half a wingspan. Worldwide, there are many coastal areas that make the use of the ground effect technology seem necessary. It is ideal for high-speed use in river, estuary, coastal and inter-island transport. The potential can be illustrated using the Baltic Sea as an example. Today, there are more than 500 ports around the Baltic Sea. Most of them could be linked by Hoverwing to use them as multimodal transfer points in a trans-European network. The shrinking traveling
about the Mediterranean Sea, not a Pachalema to Adi. Kawagi, Joe Malalutia, the Gonia, a Yamian, the Saturday Yankon, I don't aim at the I don't know the correct amount.
Time illustrates the big impact on the Baltic Sea and similar regions of the world. Such regions would no longer have a barrier to travel. An example of the advantage in coastal areas is the Aarhus-Copenhagen Canal.
Now, the port of Kujama, not the port of Kujama, Mount Biam, not WNG Gaia, not WNG Gaia, Speedboat, no, so the more, Giriani Lame. Galan in Lam, WNG Nigeria, I'm not a Tomzi, not destination, Saturday, the Pian Satala, destination Borakama, Gane, not the Monia, Mone, Nana, not ATU, that again be my sweating. History of Tana. Gane, the Monia, Nana, Mona to you, WNG, meaning as in Umian, not the young chingo that are, and Louis transportation looked at Niama, not so that you are simply. I mean, leave me alone. Mamian, Limia, never two leaders, Limia, Kunjazi, Yamia, oh, Lidema, me, Mabiana, the safety standard at Yamia. So the hoop should like you so in Lidemas of the time and not to go on the Jiva Madonna, I love you, not to check a Kunjazi, not gone fewer consumption and Limia, leader the Pussy. lean Z name ya the gay Kojasiga Mia Peter the Gono she will my toilet on Peter the Kojasiga Lee the translation the PV and the go we got J. Member she room we about my J. Member and Adam Rule Madu attaching not be the Dali
connection. On this route, Hoverwing takes only a fifth of traveling time of train or ship. It would also have the lowest travel cost.
Now, the WNG, Mazat Nemanilla, the Garnella, Nana, the Monella, Nana, Nasa, Quare, different, not I don't know the young, no by my to jail.
Hoverwing technology can be used for a vast spectrum of civilian and military applications in many markets and on all continents. It is the perfect way to complete the transport chain over water, as it fits in between fast but expensive air travel and cheap but slow ship transportation. The Hoverwing is offered to the market in the following sizes: Hoverwing 20, Hoverwing 80, Hoverwing 120, Hoverwing 200. There is no limit to scaling Hoverwing vessels to any size in the future. Hoverwing, the solution for fast overseas transportation. The future over water is called Hoverwing.
Not as I enjoy about the Harvey or Zero, not the WNG craft net. Now, sibling and backwale, not a different credit, multimodal craft, crafts are later Malet, main operation and Mogaro, even my shabby European, utilizing the Safi affiliation, not Chivian. WNG go nearly no much in Hashira, WNG no Mandura, WNG Jamal and Mirai. WNG sibling and backwale, sibling and Dula, not WNG, neither to be considered, neither no, neither nor the Nakuzum Hope group, so neither nor Negitare. Neither do we consider as a sibling last or sibling whole. Not the decimal crop, non-decimal crop last or non-decimal crop and whole. Non-decimal cross or do that. Even Markuna sharp leader. Not a sibling or sibling and whole, sibling and the leader Marador. Leader Marador with the GB of Cannabis. Not to go on Gidema, even more sharp European leader who cannot do that. Sibling whole. No? Non-decimal crop and whole, neither non-endure, non-decimal crop and whole. That's what you got to have. Non-decimal crop with the ChatGPT, no? Non-decimal crops are doing a hovercraft with your about, even my shop here. Not to now got medium malapa, why are we only make them, hovercraft with you. Not even hovercraft with you. Another hovercraft, even my shop on that. Non-decimal crop. Young here. I think it's not. I think you will